It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. There are a lot of really exciting players in Orlando, some freakish athletes to say the least. Which Magic player would you say, Kenny, is the most exciting to watch?
Ooh, most exciting? But most intriguing I'm waiting to see probably is Aaron Gordon. You know, he didn't get a lot of chances last season, but he showed he could be a load and have a handful of athletic plays that will get you on our show on 2K Sports.
That's a good choice, Kenny, but I'm going to go with my main man, Victor Oladipo. He's slowly growing into a star, and he can play both guard spots.
How about some Elfrid Payton,
Ooh,
too?
Bora lá. Continua a saga. Temporada Invicta, só esquece isso.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against the Raptors in Toronto. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes
Direto.
as they did really allowed them to continuously
cabuloso.
deflate that crowd.
Pessoal.
Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with Henderson. And it's Hill in at the 3 slot. Millsap a screen. Teague the pass to Millsap. That's good. And so Teague with the assist.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Houdini. A 26-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
Harris misses.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Horford kicks to Henderson. Millsap misses.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Houdini. Feeds it to Vucevic. And it's sent back by Horford. Outside Teague. Kicks to Millsap. And here's Henderson. Millsap a screen. 5 on the clock. Henderson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And that one's good. Millsap.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Houdini. And he was fouled.
Cabuloso.
Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night here. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team that can finish inside as efficiently as this team does, they don't want to allow any looks easily on the interior. He said if they can limit them in that department, they'll be in good shape.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
T kicks to Hill. Picked by Horford. A floater. Henderson, no good.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
He hits the second from the line.
Some good numbers for Houdini. He already has 8 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
And he makes all 3.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
T kicks to Henderson. Picked by Horford. The feed to Millsap. And the bucket counts.
Caramba, que jogo é esse?
Try to make it a
Todo mundo vai de 3 em 3.
And this is his first trip to the line
Vai
tonight.
passar de 100 pontos.
And the free throw, no good.
70.
For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good from Houdini. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Schroeder. Defense right on him. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 9 points for Millsap.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Houdini. 11 points in the game. Pass to Payne. On the wing, Harris. Here's Houdini. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got himself on the board with 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. They were also number 1 in team free throw shooting. That's an area that you love to be number 1 in, cashing in from the foul line.
And looking at their field goal percentage, really, it was something to behold. A team that didn't settle, worked for high-quality shots. A significant accomplishment to lead the league in that category.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Hezonja, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Oladipo in for Payne.
Boy, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender. Here's Houdini, and there's the whistle.
Ele tá comendo todo o ataque. Isso não é playoffs, não, meu filho. Presta atenção. Não, amiguinho. Ele quer ganhar todos os jogos, eu tava querendo atrapalhar o próximo. Isso.
Martin comes in for Gerald Henderson. Here's Houdini, 11 points in the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established positions there.
And I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Both free throws good from Houdini. The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Martin. Soft touch off the glass. Martin's got his first basket of the night.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
Here's Houdini, 13 points in the game. Here's the screen, just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Passes to Harris. Here's Houdini. The pass to Hazanya. Here's Houdini. Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Muhammad with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Muhammad's got it. Shot from 12. Can't get it to go. And Orlando the other way now. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Houdini.
Aí a base, né?
Milton. Millsap.
Olha a base.
He drops in the layup off
Isso. Que visão.
He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Magic in third. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. On the court for Atlanta. Teague out there with Jones. Then it's Kaminsky. Then there's Hill. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. That pushes it to double digits. Azanya's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He dropped in 26 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. It was just a fantastic outing for him, and really there wasn't any way to prevent him from taking over the game. Fun to watch, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Hits the layup after the screen from to freeze the D. Houdini's got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando. Outside Hill. It's stolen. Over to the wing. Here's Houdini. Pass to Azanya. This one for 3. And he gets it to go. Azanya's got 6 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And that one's good.
Wow.
Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, he can give as good as he gets.
Gamesmanship. Boy, he's just tangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger card right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Hey guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Hill.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
Here's Houdini. Here's Azanya. Shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. T dishes to Hill. 13 feet away, but he stays with it.
Que coisa linda, mas até aplaudiu.
That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Houdini. He dishes it to Vucevic. Good.
The
Magic lead by 10.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north. Well, Kevin, we got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. Second in fewest turnovers per game, fifth in assists, and they were top 10 in free throw percentage. That's always helpful in winning games.
Yeah, and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively. And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Houdini. Dishes it to Henderson. Pulls up on the wing. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
That's good.
The ball in
And now a
the
2-point Magic lead.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Teague, the pass to Horford. There's the dish to Henderson. He feeds it to Hill. Just 4 to shoot. Payne grabs the board.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Houdini, crafty move. Here's Fox. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 10. Hill kicks to Teague. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
nível. Novo pivô e chama Bill.
And that does it for the first half of play. Magic lead by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Vai dar, não.
Fans.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Payne out there with Houdini. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. To the middle. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point. That one on Horford.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic, no good on that one. The Hawks trail by 15. Henderson dishes to Teague. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta will keep the ball here.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Millsap a screen. Outside Hill. Henderson kicks to Millsap. Misses off the right iron. Magic leading by 15. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And that one's on target from the wing. Atlanta shooting an efficient 53% from the field. T kicks to Horford. They set the pick. Hill against Harris. Millsap a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Teague. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. And you look at Azania. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Tobias Harris, a little bit ahead of him. Another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
Well, both of these guys had what I call in-the-gym range, or you could refer to them as snipers, just deadly from behind the three-point line. They line it up and knock him down.
And it's Vucevic missing. The Hawks trail by 17. And it's Hill penetrating. And he gets the bucket. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. All alone. And he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 17. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now here's Teague. He kicks to Millsap. Millsap sets the pick for Henderson. Back to Millsap. Plenty of space. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Houdini. Vucevic a screen on Teague. Houdini. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Harris. Orlando leading by 17. Pass to Houdini. From deep three-point range, Millsap grabs the miss. Atlanta with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Henderson passes to Teague. Stripped it away. And up the court come the Magic on the break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And I think Doris has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Millsap. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. The pass to Houdini. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. Stolen by Gordon. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Payne's shot is good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, if you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Here's Houdini. He's got 23. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Azania. Here's Houdini. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And Orlando making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Horford. Muhammad comes in for Solomon Hill. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Here's Houdini. 27 points for him. Feeds to Oladipo. Here's Azania. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 21. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Gordon with a screen on Jones. Pass to Hazania. They set the pick. No good from Houdini.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play.
Ó, me tirou.
Get up. Tobias Harris is checked in for Gordon. Payne comes in for Hazania.
Não, tá
And
vendo que eu
Houdini
tô
subbed
vendo.
in for Payton. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Millsap. Solomon Hill comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. Our 4th quarter action underway. Presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's set the lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks. Teague out there with Henderson. Then there's Horford. Then it's Kaminsky. And it's Hill in at the 3. Now Teague. It's Henderson on the wing. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Orlando leading by 17. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Vucevic, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Henderson with it. Kicks to Teague. Picked by Horford. It's Henderson on the wing. Wide open look. And again, it's Atlanta.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Vucevic, a screen on Teague. The kick out to Oladipo. Good on the triple. And the Magic lead by 20.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. And there's the feed to Horford. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Houdini passes to Vucevic. The shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Teague dishes to Henderson. There's the pick. Back to Teague. Shot clock at 6. Henderson with it. Now guarded by Payne. Kaminsky misses. Magic leading by 18. Here's Houdini. Harris outside. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Outside Teague. He dishes it to Henderson. Horford sets a screen for Henderson. He feeds it to Horford. That one wide left. Magic have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Passes it to Houdini. Kaminsky with the double team. Back To Oladipo. Here's Harris. It's good from long range.
Nossa,
Harris has
diretaço.
10 points in just the second half.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
T kicks to Horford. Outside Hill. Dishes to T. Beyond the arc.
Ah, para.
And it's Orlando with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Houdini. And it's sent back by Horford. And he gets it to go.
Vuce.
And that's now 10 points for Vucevic. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Horford. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line.
Wow.
It could be a 3-point play.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Houdini. The pass to Fox. To the paint. Here's Hansbrough. And the layup's good off the glass.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Atlanta has possession. Jones kicks to Martin. And he converts the layup.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that. Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Schroeder kicks to Anderson. Horford with a screen on Oladipo. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Hill has the open look. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
The dish to Gordon. Here's Houdini. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days. Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
They double him with Horford. Harris, right side.
Nossa.
Vucevic. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 times 12 now.
Defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Henderson kicks to Millsap. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Orlando.
Their superior ball handling. Won it for Amir Clark.
Well, Kevin, when you squeeze the orange, you get more shot opportunities, and that's always a good thing.
And ever winning Portland, and this one will go down. Finalmente vai passar de 100 pontos.
And they'll take the win tonight.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Teague. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.